Alright, quick vid, real quick, real brief, quick to the point. So, I'm heading out for school this morning. Yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I see, like, two friends there. Like, they go to the grammar school down the street. And I'm like, where the heck are you guys going? And I happen to just look down there and I see a whole bunch of red shirts, like, in front of the school. And they have signs. I'm like, F yeah, I'm going down there and I'm going to strike too. So, they were going to school. I walked down there with them. Because, yeah. Anyways, I walked down there with them. And they're like, yeah, they had their little signs, and like one of the couple of the teachers walked over towards us, and they're talking to the students, and then they was like, "Are you on strike too?" I'm like, "Yeah, today I'm going to strike with you guys." Like, F yeah. And she was like, "Okay," and I was like, "I just need a sign." She was like, "Well, go over there and get you a sign." Like, it was two people on my shoulders. Like, one of them, of course, was the evil one. The other one was good. He's like, yeah, go get a sign and go strike with these teachers. And the other one's like, no, take your ass to school. So I listened to the good one. I went to school. But I had it in my head already that I was on my own strike. I got a personal strike. On my own strike. And I told the teacher, I'm on strike too. So I'm not doing any work today. And she just laughed at me. But I didn't think it was funny. I was dead ass. So since that didn't work, I came up with another one. And I told my friends at the table, I'm like, okay, well, since that one didn't work, I got another strike proposal. So I say, if I don't get an A out of, like, this mod, I'm not going to school anymore. Well, I'm not going to school anymore, but I'm just going to be a complete asshole until I got an A. So, but it turns out I am getting an A. Bitches. That was one of my goals. But anyways, I'm just going on and on. Okay, so when I get to school, yes, I went back. Yes, I did. One of the girls at the table was like, oh, this strike thing is so stupid. I'm just thinking, this strike thing is so stupid. Because you got all these kids out of school. I didn't want to say anything because I couldn't get my words together at the time. Because it's like early as hell. Who's going to be thinking like that? So, but it didn't hit me until like later. Okay, it didn't hit me until like now. And I'm like, but I told her, I'm like, it's not stupid. Like, because if you think about it. And she's like, well, why pick a profession that, doesn't pay well? And I'm like, okay, but like, technically, if you want to get technical, kids still have to go to school and learn. If you're not doing it, who's going to do it? It doesn't matter, like, the pay. You see what I'm trying to say? Because I can't get it out, but I know what I'm trying to say. We're working on it. No, but what I was trying to say is, okay. It's like you getting promoted to the highest level at your freaking job, and they're still trying to pay you minimum wage. Let's say like $9. Wouldn't you be mad? Wouldn't you want a higher pay? Or let's say, okay, you're doing full time, right? You do your little 8 hours, 7, whatever the F it is. You do your little hours. And they say, okay, now we want you to do overtime. But we're going to keep your pay the same. And we're like, no, you know what? You're not getting paid. How would you feel about that? Like, nah, nigga, fuck that. You finna pay me? That wasn't a good example. But you see what I'm getting at. Like, I don't think the strike was stupid. Because I see it as, if you're trying to make, like, the school year longer, the days longer, why not pay them more? They're underpaid anyway. Like, teachers don't make shit. Like, I don't see a problem. I don't see it. But, like my cousin said the other day. I was about to say yesterday. Mikey said the other day, him and my aunt, they were talking about it. Is that they were like, there are all these locations open, like 125, 35, one of them. Point being, it's a lot of locations open so kids can still go to school. no matter if the strike was lasting just for today or if the shit was going to go on for 35 years. They have a million locations open where they can still go and like learn. So don't sit there and try to make it seem like, oh, they're taking my child's education, because that's not the effing point. If you were such a concerned parent, you would have known that. Instead of sitting on your ass complaining, telling us, oh, well, since they're on strike, my child's missing a day of school. It ain't like the little bastard was learning. I'm sorry. Not everybody, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like, okay, half of them. Yeah, half. It's not like they were learning anything anyway. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just saying, like, you know who you are. Your kids go to school, and they just, like, playing their anus. So, like, what's the big, like, we're not going to get on that, though. But point is, like, stop taking shit so serious. When you know stuff like this is going to happen, like, use your head. Don't just sit back and wait for a miracle to just drop out of the sky. Because I've seen, like, a couple schools that were still going today. People are like, oh, well, if you don't have kids, well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand the situation. I don't have not a one. Not a one. And I understand the freaking situation. Because I use my freaking brain. Pissing me off. She made me mad in class when she said that. I think it's stupid. It's not stupid. Use your resources. The lady that was in control of all this, she had that shit planned out fucking good. Smart woman. She had the sites already set up for the kids. They can go to school during a freaking strike. And all people want to do is sit back and complain. You complain over the strike, but you want to keep your kids home from school because you don't feel like taking them. Which one is a more reasonable answer? I mean, situation. You're lazy. That's not reasonable at all. Oh, you can stay home because you don't have anything to wear. What? You think if you're going, like, if you're at a job and you tell your boss, oh, you're not coming in because I don't have anything to wear. You ought to be shot in the face.